Hi there, my name is Caroline and this is Caroline's Handmaids. Welcome back and thank you for joining me if you're new and or all those who keep coming back uh, again and again. Thank you. This is such a small YouTube channel and I'm just doing this uh, to share my hobby. That's about it. To share my hobby, share my love of sewing. Thank you. Thank you, Jen, for starting uh, the hashtag Friday Sews to bring us all sewers together to talk about life, a little bit about life, a little bit about what we've done in the past week and our future plans. I've been away from Friday Sews for a bit. I've just been so tired and exhausted at the end of the week. I've always mean to come back and do a video, but just so exhausted and pooped at the end of the day. So I apologize for being away from it. And I'm redoing this video because my dear friend Jane Gilson told me that the volume was super bad on this video. She didn't say super bad, but it was bad. And I went and listened to the video. And yeah, I don't want people to strain to listen to me, right? Excuse me. So I've done a little sewing this past week. Not this past week. I finished it this past week, but I started sewing it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I've just done a little, perhaps just 5 minutes a day. That's all I had time for sewing. So I made 2 compost robes, the Love Notions compost robes. I'll put pictures up here. I made one for my daughter and one for myself. They were just bathrobes. We needed bathrobes real bad. So I made the bathrobes for my daughter and myself out of terry fabric from Joann Fabrics. This time around I did batch sewing. So every time I did one thing aside, I did the same for the other. So it came along real, you know, every time I sewed, I was progressing with 2 robes at one time. Not, you know, so I like that. So the compost robe is so versatile, I tell you. I've made this before numerous times and I just love it. I made it out of different fabrics and I'm going to talk about it here just for a few minutes. The first time I made the compost robe, I made it for my dear neighbor Mary, who was there for me during my cancer. I mean, she and her husband are just 2 lovely people who knock at my door, who bring me stuff, who prayed for me, who just amazing people. I love her so much. And so I made her this robe maybe 2 years ago for Christmas out of velour kind of fabric from Joann's, you know, the one that has that little like puffs on the robe. Forgot what the name is, but anyway, I made Mary that and she loved it. I'll put pictures again. And then last year I made a robe for my sister's mother-in-law, who is frail and really sick, and she's always cold. I made her out of fleece and she just loved that robe. I made my mother a robe as well, but I'm not sure if she wears it. She's I didn't know that she would not use it as much, but anyway, I've seen her wear it. I made her one out of fleece too, so she, you know, while she's sitting and watching TV, I've seen her wear it a couple of times at least. So there you go. I made that compost robe now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So it is really a tried and true pattern, tested everything. Yeah, so that's what I did sewing wise. Now, what I want to do today is I I cut up the, today and tomorrow, I cut up the Love Notions Octave coat, and it's right here. This. Now they released this pattern, re-released this pattern, I think a month ago. So previously when it came out, I've made this pattern before. I made it 3 years ago when I was going through chemo. I made this one. And I liked it. I made it out of a wool from Fabric Mart Fabrics. Really liked it. But now when they re-released the pattern, they came up with this pattern. It's the it has like this wide collar, lapel. What is it called? I'm not sure. Anyway, I cut it all up and it's ready to go. I cut up the lining, I cut up the coat, I cut up the interfacing. And yesterday I finished all the errands I needed to do for the weekend. So I just wanted to concentrate on this jacket. Here you go. In my, I cut it out of this fabric. This fabric is from Joanne Fabrics. Anyway, I'm excited to make this coat. I made a winter coats video a couple of weeks ago in the hopes of, wanted to make 3 winter coats. So this is the first one that I'm going to try. If you go to my channel, you'll see that video. So that's my plans for this weekend. I have other plans, but I don't want to say that I'm going to do it because, time permitting. So if I do it, I'll let you know on the next Friday Sews. So the other plans that I have that's in the foreseeable future, I have a colleague, a young lady at work, who announced that she's pregnant with her first child, and she is having a baby girl. She just found out. I think she's 4 months pregnant. So I think that's 20 weeks is when you find out. And I thought we're probably going to have a baby shower for her. She's due in May. I'd like to make baby clothes for the baby shower for her baby. And I have this idea of making an outfit for every 3 months, right? 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, and 9 to 12. So that's 4, but I'd like to add 2 more to it. So that would make it 6. So I've been in the hunt for patterns. So let me share with you really quickly the patterns that I picked up. So the first one, which I'm going to show you, is McCall 6478. It's just bibs, right? But I'm not sure if I'm going to do them. How hard can bibs be? So that's going to be in the last one. I picked up McCall's 8315. That is so adorable. I pick up Simplicity S9023. Now this is for an older child, but it goes from 6 months onwards. I love it. Love that dress. I picked up Simplicity S9282. I like both of them here. This one goes from extra small to extra large. So it's saying from 0 newborn till 2 years. That gives me a lot of options. Now this next pattern is McCall's M6944. I picked this up because look at that. There are so many options on this one. And this one also goes from 6 months all the way to 4. I picked McCall's 8266. This one goes from from 6 months all the way to 4 years. Next is McCall's M7177. This one goes from newborn all the way to extra large. So I'm thinking extra large goes, to at least to about says 5, but no, I don't think so. Say toddler age, right? McCall's 5416 has a lot of options there. It says child 1 to 4. I like this one, Simplicity S8893. Isn't that so cute? So many options. I definitely am making this one. It's just so adorable. Simplicity S9117. Beautiful, going from newborn all the way to 18 months. Gorgeous. Simplicity S9557. Not sure if I just showed this, but gorgeous. And Simplicity S9390. And last one is Simplicity S8894. Isn't that gorgeous? So cute. And I'm also thinking of picking up one of those press down snap. You know, you can install button snap. When I get it, I'll show it to you. I put it in my Amazon cart, and I'm thinking of purchasing that for myself as a Christmas gift. So that's what. So those are my plans. So the cam snap thing, that will help me with making all these baby clothes, right? Installing all these snap buttons. So another thing that I did that came out, and I got my complimentary copy, is from Jenny Rushmore Cashmerette, Sewing the Curve, this beautiful book. I was one of the collaborators for the patterns and tester, yes. It's sizes, US sizes. In this book comes with US 6 patterns, full-size patterns, sizes US size 12 to 32. I love this book. I mean, this book walks you through all this basic sewing, you know, all the supplies you need if you're a beginner sewist. Each pattern walks you through the basics. I did the testing for the basic use tees top and this Yardley pants. Okay, I'll put up pictures here. Both these patterns were so easy. I'm thinking of reviewing this book, doing a review video sometime maybe at the end of this month or in January. It's a beautiful book, I'm telling you. I mean, I've been sewing for some time, right? So it was easy for me to just make up a t-shirt, sew up a t-shirt. But I was thinking for a beginner, I remember when I was a beginner, you know, sewing t-shirts, just a basic t-shirt was easy, but I was really intimidated. So this book, this instructions really gets you through it. So I'll put up pictures of what I made, the use tees top and the Yardley pants for the new Cashmerette book. I made this up when I was testing, when they were testing for that book, those patterns. I also am a big, I also love to journal, not really journal. I'm a big planner. I have a planner for everything. I have one up in the kitchen where I write the menu and I write my groceries and I follow it to the T, because then I'm organized. I don't have to come at the end of the day and think of what I'm going to cook. I already know what I'm going to cook. I know I have those groceries. So in the same way, I like to write my sewing plans. Now, I haven't been that successful with the sewing plans. I bought a sewing planner last year from Joann's, and I started out good, but didn't continue on with it. Perhaps though my work and other things were taking over. So Joann's discontinued the So Happy planner for this The Happy Planner for sewing, they discontinued it. I don't see it in any stores. I went to 3-4 Joann's and I don't, it's not even online. So I got the Craft Happy Planner. Hi, sweetheart. Craft Happy Planner. And I think I'm going to try using it again. If I don't plan, at least I have my journaling done here. Keeping, you know, writing what I want to do and what I accomplished. That would be a good thing. I'm also going to do a video at the end of the year of what all the makes I've done for the year. I also went to Joann Fabrics. If you see my previous video from last week or 2 weeks ago, I did a fabric haul video from Fabric Mart Fabrics that I took a road trip to. I mean, on that video, I said I got 77 yards for $77, right? What a bargain. I got wool, I got ponte, I got knit, I got plaid wool. I mean, I just got so much of quality fabric. 77 yards for $77. I went to Joann's, you know, looking for these patterns and last week, and then they had these silky prints on sale for 50% off. I normally don't pick up a fabric that much from Joann's. I used to, but once I discovered Fabric Mart and how close it was to me, I kind of curbed that Joann's visiting. And also, if I need any notions and supplies, I just get it online from Wawak. And sometimes I do get things from Joann's, but mostly Wawak or Amazon. You know, it's just so much. I would hate to see Joann's go out of business because I really actually like Joann's, but their prices are a little too high, at least for me. Anyway, so I went to Joann's and I saw a silky print that I really liked. I will insert a picture here because I don't want to get up and go get it from over there. It was 4 yards for $35. Oh my gosh. And that was 50% off. 4 yards, and I used at 20%, I think. No, I'm not sure if I can double up on that. But anyway, it was 4 yards for $35. I know I should probably be not thinking like this, but I was thinking when I purchased it and I was walking out the store, I said to myself, oh my gosh, I just bought 4 yards for $35. I was just at a Fabric Mart and I got 77 yards for $77. Hi, Snippy. I know. She keeps wanting to go in, out, in, out. So, anyway, she's the only cat that lives in the basement with me in my sewing room. She doesn't get along with the other kitties. So the other kitties have the 2 upper floors, but she is Miss Princess here. Mommy, she's the mommy cat who does not like any of her kittens. I've told you this before on my channel. She just can't stand, so she just lives in the basement. The door's closed to the upstairs. She has 4 or 5 rooms here that she can just roam around and go out to the patio and things like that. Anyway, and her name is Snips. So that's what I did for my sewing. Those are my plans. And I just miss making a Friday Sews video. Anyway, I wanted to give out, before I go, I wanted to give a shout out to Zelda from Zelda Sews. Hi, Zelda. Zelda reached out to me because she hadn't seen any of my Friday Sews videos. Thank you, Zelda. It really means so much to me. You know, I've made so many friends here on YouTube, but the friendship started out on Instagram and then it's moved to YouTube. And you know, these friendships are not just meaningless friendships. They are friendships that I care about. So thank you, Zelda. Thank you so much. I also want to give a shout out to Jane Gilson. Jane, thank you for your beautiful card. Thank you so much. Jane Gilson has been my friend for some time now. She followed me through my cancer journey. We both pray for each other. We've both, we're prayer warriors. We've exchanged stuff, books, patterns, you know. So grateful. It's so grateful for her friendship. I also want to give a shout out again to Tareen on Instagram. Tareen, you know, we talk almost I think we've had 2 conversations in the past month and a half. We FaceTime each other, isn't it? This is so great. She's from South Africa and I'm here in the United States, and we've become friends. She is going through something as well, and I uplift her, and she taught me a new word. And that is, I finally remembered it, lacquered. I am so, she said that, I think that means awesome, or, you know, it's, I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Is it, I am lacquered to have Tareen in my life. It's awesome to have friends like you know, from YouTube. Just want to say thank you for your friendship. You all are such awesome people, awesome friends. We have something in common, right? We not only have sewing, we have we find out because of our chatting or texting that we have so much more in common. A lot of my friends are Christians like me who love the Lord, and I love that. Sorry, if you just heard that, that's the rumbling of my cats running around. I promise you, I think that Christmas tree is going to come tumbling down. Sorry for that noise. Before I go, as always, I'd like to read Psalms chapter 19, verse 14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. Thank you all. Thank you all for commenting, liking, subscribing. Thank you all for being my friend. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.